Welcome to Motivation Basics, Day 2 of 5. Yesterday we defined motivation as emotions fueling actions that move you towards your goals. We also went over a few questions. When studying or working on a project, which emotions move you away from your goals? And when studying or working on a project, which emotions move you towards your goals? Now, why did I ask these questions? Well, it has a lot to do with emotional intelligence. And that's what we're going to go over today. A lot of people have this misconception that IQ somehow ties in with your overall success. But this is not the case. So what does scoring high on an IQ test mean? Well, it means you can score high on an IQ test. What the research does show is that emotional intelligence is directly related to your achieving your goals. If you want to find out more about this, check out Daniel Goleman's book, Emotional Intelligence. So the intention behind these two questions is to raise your emotional intelligence. So I'll ask them to you again. Which emotions move you away from your goals? And then which emotions move you towards your goals? I asked you a couple more questions. When studying or working on a project, when do you feel the strongest emotions moving you away from your goal? And also, when studying or working on a project, when do you feel the strongest emotions moving you towards your goal? So this has to do with when. When is an important question to cover because most people feel the strongest emotions moving them away from their goals right at the very beginning when the goal looks farthest away. And people feel the strongest emotions moving them towards their goal when their goal is right in front of them, where it's just a couple steps away and they know they're going to get their goal. So just because you do low or high on an IQ exam or an SAT exam, remember that doesn't directly relate to your achieving your goals. It's emotional intelligence. How well do you know yourself, and how well do you know this emotion or this energy in motion inside yourself? Those with the greatest EI or emotional intelligence will succeed. So a couple more questions to ask yourself here. When studying or working on a project, how can I remind myself that my emotions are extremely powerful? When studying or working on a project, how can I keep my goal in mind? Of course, this basic training is just the tip of the iceberg. If you're open and willing to try more powerful tips and strategies to becoming a highly effective, highly efficient, ninja-like student, see you inside FastStudySkills.com.